welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. Hello Scorpio, this is going to be a reading of how your person feels about you. So please remember I read the cards and you decide if it applies to you and your situation, your partner. And it's just a general reading, so there's no way it can apply to everybody. So feel free to vice versa energy. Thank you for all the support on the channel. I appreciate it so much. And welcome cross watchers. So the oracle cards are here, which are more of one direct answer, and the tarot deck over here, which is more explanatory. So the first one we have for you is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So I do feel like your person sees you as more confident than they are. I do feel like your self-esteem is way up there, and you possess more self-control, I feel, than they do. So adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So they also see that you learn from all your challenges. Whatever your hardships are or what paths you were given in life, they see that you have the self-esteem and that you can make a negative turn into a positive. That you are like a, this always reminds me of like a lighthouse. So I feel like you're almost a beacon when things are hard or what most people would falter from. You seem really strong. And the next one is guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. So I do feel like they see that you may carry a lot of guilt around with you for the challenges in your life, or that you are, I feel like that you have stronger qualities than them and you may feel guilty about it, is what I feel, to a very high extent, to where it could snowball out of control, is what I feel, when things get bigger and bigger, like you can't control it and it just goes out of control. So yeah, wow, very powerful. So let me see the Mystical Cats Tarot deck, and you have Three of C. So they see you as having lots of friends, or they see you as a friend to them. They consider you a very good friend, or very good to your friends. So Moon is Pisces placement. They see you as not being very emotional. I feel like you hold a lot of your emotions back. So Nine of Fire. This is my addiction card. So I don't know if they feel like you have some sort of addiction. And addiction could be anything. It could be an addiction to work, an addiction to rescuing pets, an addiction to driving fast. I feel like they see you as having an addiction, and I feel like you have a lot of people around you with the same addiction, is how they're looking at it. So Heaven, the Earth King is a Heaven card. So they also feel like you have somebody in heaven that protects you, or that communicates with you, or looks out for you. So Three of Fire. This again would be them looking to heaven. So they maybe ask this person to protect you or look after you, or they talk to this person when they get confused. So Five of Fire tells me there's a lot of conflict. So I don't know if they have the conflict or they feel like you have conflict, but there's conflict. I feel like now that's going over in front of the emotion. They feel like you're conflicted over your emotions. So I do feel like you're not clear with your emotions, Scorpio, and they're confused about it. So Strength. This is Leo placement. So they see you as very strong. Seven of Fire. So this tells me that they see you as very defensive. They see you as defending yourself, really strong. And Cat Magic. So they see you as very good at bringing abundance to yourself, that you say something that you want to go for, and it appears that you're very good at bringing forth what you want in your life. The World. Somebody spends a lot of time looking at the big picture. They see the big picture as beautiful with you, or you see it with them, and they feel like you daydream a lot about the future. You spend a lot of time focusing on your happiness and where you're going to go, and you're trying really hard, to bring that to you. So the Priestess, they also see you as pure in your emotions. They see you as having a lot of intuition, like you know things, and they're probably like, how does my person always know how things are going to work out? And it could make sense with this one too, the Magician, the big picture, and the intuition. So Scorpio, they see you as having the wherewithal to see what's, coming down the road. So Seven of Earth says that you've either waited for a long time for them to do something, or they've waited for a long time for you to do something, and it hasn't come to fruition. Or there could be family involved somehow, that one of you is waiting on family to do something, and you waited a long time, family hasn't came forth. Whether that's them or somebody around you, I'm not sure. But I just see somebody's waiting and waiting and waiting. So now we have Eight of Cups. So they feel like you spend time being sad about a past relationship, that you're up at night looking at old pictures, that you are sad about a past relationship. So Ten of Wands. So this is them seeing you. I feel like they're afraid you're going to leave. They're afraid you're going to take your things and go up the stairs and leave. Go to somewhere else. So maybe this is them worrying at night. So the Emperor. So the Emperor tells me they see you as very communicative, very smart, very businesslike, very passionate. And I also feel like this also could represent narcissism or somebody not giving 100% to a relationship. So you have to feel like what side of the coin reaches out to you. So is it that they give 50 and you give 50, or they give 80 and you give 20? So it could be that situation. Otherwise they see you as a very good business owner. I do feel like they almost see you as leaving to go be prosperous without them. So Seven of Cups. They also see that you have a lot of opportunities around you. They see you as having so many choices, and maybe it's overwhelming to you or it's overwhelming to them. So Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords is telling me that you can be blunt with your words, that you are very communicative, but you can be very honest with your words, especially when it comes to your emotions. The High Priestess, again, you've had it twice. So they see you as really knowledgeable on intuition. They see, you probably almost may creep them out a little at how you know the big picture and what's coming around the bend or the corner, so to speak. So be aware of that. That does really scare some people as to how people can be so intuitive. So I do see that. And then they have Nine of Wands. So I feel like you are a warrior when it comes to your intuition. For some reason, you are very guarded about your intuition and your instincts and the feelings. You block them out, I feel like, and put a boundary up to your intuition. Almost like you don't want them to know how intuitive you are. So Six of Pentacles is them wanting to move forward with you in tradition, wanting to do things right, wanting to almost be perfect towards you, moving forward. So Eight of Wands is communication. I feel like there's a lot of people that want to communicate with you is what they seem to think, which could go back to the Seven of Cups, where they see you as having a lot of choices. So maybe a lot of people want to date you, and that could make them uncomfortable. So Two of Wands is saying they almost feel like you have a choice to make. I am picking that up a lot. They feel like you could pick between them and somebody else, and this worries them. So Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups goes with the self-esteem. To them, you are very self-confident with no matter what life has given you. You stand strong, you're happy, you're alert. So that is confusing for them, I feel. So then you have Two of Pentacles. So they almost feel like you're juggling them and somebody else is what I feel. Or two situations, whether it's a friend in them, or a family member in them, or a job in them. They feel like you are juggling them with some other situation or person. So now I'm going to switch to the Oracle of E cards. So the first one is Bring It. Number 11, a master number, because it's the same number twice. So I feel like they want you to communicate more. They are open. They want you to be open with your communication and your feelings. GPS, which is 6. We had 6 over here. So I do feel like this is upright masculine energy that's healing. You're where you're supposed to be, and they feel this. They feel like you both are where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be together. Brand spanking new 9. So I do feel like they want to bring something into the relationship that makes it new. There's some dark thing, situation that they want to rain light on. They want you to focus on something new, to leave some dark aspect of your personality or life behind. They want you to get out of that darkness, whatever that may be. So the first one is mutually beneficial venture 31. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize the relationship to benefit everyone involved. So I do feel like they see you as very beneficial to their life. These is a sea anemone, and the clownfish has a slimy coat over their skin, so they can go and touch this sea anemone, but other fish come towards it and they touch it and they get poisoned. So the creatures will come to try and eat these fish, and they get stung by this, and then the enemy eats them, the sea anemone. So I do feel like you two help each other keep the bad at bay. You help keep your enemies away from you. You two are really good at that, keeping the dark away from you. The next one is 10, every step counts. There is an advantage to taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. So this is the nudibranch gill, which is a sea slug, and they're really, really small, but they're really, really beautiful. So I do feel like there's so much beauty in this relationship, but it's really small. I feel like somebody is healing how to be brighter, how to be more open emotionally, and look at how they kind of look alike. The yellow is really good. So every step counts. No matter how little a step it is to move forward to correct the wrong, it's beneficial. So the next one is Sage. Be devoted and committed. So they feel like you are very devoted and committed. Hopefully it's to them and not something else. I feel like they see you as when you're alone, you're really strong. So maybe that's the fear for them, that you're so high in your self-esteem, Scorpio, and you face challenges good, that they feel like you don't need them, that you would be better on your own, and they get fearful that you're going to make that choice. But I do see again a third eye in there. I feel like you do get strong when you're by yourself, but it just makes your light shine brighter, and they kind of don't understand that. So then we have Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. The intuition is really strong in here. So I feel like we're having a moon on the 28th. So be aware of your dreams and your intuition. You're going to pick up something really strong, I feel. And he's writing. So I do feel like something important is going to happen on the moon. It's going to be a wolf moon, actually. And so you're going to get some sort of intuition that is going to guide you and help you to your future and in the situation or relationship really strong. So this was a really good reading. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for coming to my channel. And this is how your person feels about you. Bless you, Scorpio.